What we're going to demonstrate today is how to replace a wheel stud. Sometimes they break off, they get stripped, and that. The easiest way to take one out, just get a big hammer. If you're on the car, just smack it. Okay? Now, to install it, put your new one in, and just sometimes, this one here, thank goodness, has a little flat. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but there's a little flat. And that'll help us clear the wheel bearing. So if I rotate it, it'll clear and go in the hole. Now I'm going to clamp this in the vise just to make this a little easier to see. Plus it'll help hold it in place for me. Now this is a wheel stud install tool. It's got a tapered seat for the wheel lug nut. On the back's got a bearing that actually rotates with the assembly. This installer is made by Lyle Tools. Can you see that okay? Lyle Tools, it's number 22800. Just go to Amazon and look for a wheel stud installer. Okay, now if you want to use some washers, you can. You don't have to. I think I'm going to leave them off. They won't leave me very much thread. Before I put the lug nut on, I like to use a little anti-seize on the threads just to help lubricate them. They're going to be under a little bit of stress here, pulling this into place. Okay. Once again, back to my wheel stud install tool. Here's my lug nut. Just use the one that comes with the car. If it looks damaged, I guess replace it too. I'm going to get my air gun. It's turned up on high. Make sure you go all the way. Now let's focus right here, because as I turn this, you can see this being pulled in. These little edges are what we call serrated, and they're designed to make a press fit inside this hole. Obviously, we don't want the studs ever coming loose. You know, that would help impact how the wheel ever gets tightened or put on the car. So here we go. I'm just going to impact it on. I might stop part way through, let things cool. Well, that one isn't too easy. I mean, that one's been changed before. Just take it in. Do you think the sockets quit turning? The impact gun, of course, is hammering away on it. That's installed. Sometimes there's a little more effort than that involved, but I think you get the idea of how to hammer one out and install it with this wheel stud install tool if you got one. If you don't have one of these, you can always get a stack of washers. It's a little more makeshift, but it works usually. And I'll just get washers and do the same process. I'll pull the stud into place. It may not be the best thing for the surface, this tapered seat that fits the wheel, seat, but it works. Thank you.